videos I create are my workarounds for CET. There are many ways on how to do things in CET, and I strongly suggest to try as many ways as possible. After much fumbling around and failures, I've come up with the following tutorial, and I hope this information is useful and possibly save you time. We're going to talk about creating specials. This is closer to a prequel, which will include all manufacturer symbols. What I concentrated on in my previous tutorial was creating a special and swapping out that custom symbol with a standard symbol. The problem is that the standard has to be a Herman Miller symbol. I know. Please comment in the section below if other manufacturers have an import CIF button. To create a special, all you need is your special's number, description, and price. We are going to take all of that info into 2020 worksheet and update against a worksheet. That's pretty much it. Stop the video. You're done. Just kidding. Most dealerships still work with 2020 worksheet by exporting the CIF file from CET because dealerships have specific details which are added to the spec. It could be attributes, options, adding asterisks to option lines, whatever it may be. We are constantly making changes after we have exported the CIF from CET. I find this easier and faster to add the basic info to your CET symbol and update against worksheet to add all the details which are specific to your dealership. I don't know how to add attributes to CET, but if you do, let me know in the comment sections below. I suggest in one SP4 file, include all your specials and call it a master worksheet for a particular project. When you export your file from CET and update against worksheet, all the adjustments you have already done are complete. You can create a library and reuse those files for other projects. For this demo today, you'll only see one special. Open CET and place your symbol that you want to create as a special. And there are various ways to do that. You can go to CAD tools, CAD settings, click on that button and insert it from your file. What we are doing is we're starting today with a FICA symbol because it's something that everybody has. So we're going to right click and then we're going to go to query, second from the bottom. It's going to bring up this query dialog box. Click on the part number. And then there's this button that says make special. What we're going to show you, or what I'm going to show you on the next slide, is a SP4 file that was modified to my company's standards. And each company has a different standard. I'm going to go into that later, but we're going to move on to the next clip and then we're going to come back. Open your worksheet. Make sure that you have adjusted all the specials so that it is in the correct format for your order entry process. I suggest creating a master sheet which will include all the specials for your project. You can see below there's only one special, but that's just for demonstration purposes only, and that you will see that under the part number I have added an asterisk. Under the part description I've ordered a quote number, and in the added attribute line, you will see an expiration date. This portion of the video, I have two windows open. One window on the left side shows my worksheet, and then the window on the right side is CET. And the reason why I have both of these open is we're going to be copying the part number and just pasting it into the CET dialog box. So we're going to click on our special item. We're going to right click and go to query and go to part number, and we're going to hit make special. And then that brings up this dialog box, which we're going to be pasting our information in. So let's start off with the part number. Just go ahead and copy that information. You're just going to copy and you're going to paste. Same thing with the bookcase. We're going to copy this. It's a 60 inches wide, and then we're going to paste it over here under description, and you can see it's a 60 inches wide right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to click on replace and hand enter your amount. Don't copy and paste because it doesn't like the $ symbol. Click on OK, and then you're going to see when we hit OK, it changed the total to 1800. You'll see that it's 60 inches wide and it says SPC-6024 your special is created. I'm going to show you how to export, and we're going to fill in little details in this um, query dialog box, and we're going to do that by getting in a calculation page, and we're going to export this. So we're going to go order export, and then we're going to select Herman. For me, it's Herman Miller all product, and then I'm going to browse for the location and hit export. This part of the video, we're going over Worksheet. You're going to see that there's two side-by-side windows on the right. This is the exported CIF from the CET special that we created. And then over here on the left-hand side, we're going to notice that if you have a library of specials, you're going to notice that things expire. And that's the reason why I put in the attributes the expiration date. So you can say, oh, wow, this thing has expired. I'm going to have to request a new special or repriced. And let's just pretend that it changes every month. So we go ahead and change that on the attribute, and then we change the pricing and say that it's a major increase, $125 list. So we go ahead and change that. This is not a problem if you do it this way. You don't have to worry about like the price expiring on your symbols, because you could just update it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our CET symbol, and on here you're going to have a list of other products as well, and you could do the same process for other items that are specials, or you could put all your specials in here, and in your library SP4 file you can have a number of specials here, and then you update against Worksheet, and all your specials are going to be updated. But just for this sample, we're only doing one. So let's jump back into the exported from CET special. Click on update against Worksheet. Click on that. And on here, the update criteria, I'm just going to select update options and attributes. And depending on your situation, you can, play around with these other functions. I'm just going to do, for speed, I'm just going to click on those two. Also, make sure to go to your columns to update, and whatever it is that you have updated here, make sure to check them on these columns to update, because it's extremely important, and you want to make sure that you're not overwriting something that you wanted to keep in your CET drawing. So just pay special attention to that. Click on the ellipsis and click on, I'm going to go library, and then I'm going to hit open and cross my fingers. Hopefully this works. Click OK. And yes, one of the items were updated. So you're going to see that the attribute was added, and it changed the price from 1800 to 1925. It shows the brand new pricing, and it expires within a month or less than a month, depending on when you see this video. But you're going to see also quote number too. So your quote number could change, and that's the reason why this is probably a good way of keeping your pricing up to date, which is extremely important for us in our line of work. Thank you so much. I hope you find today's video tutorial useful, and that you're going to be able to share this with your friends, coworkers, and colleagues. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for future episodes. Thank you.